Right then, welcome back to a soggy Portimao or Algarve, whatever name you do so wish to give it. It's wet. We went testing. We did a 146.807. Now this is the 2014 R1 that we were using, and I was reasonably happy with the time. It went third, which for a bike that likes to wheelie, I mean 145.6, what's that, 1.2 seconds? I'll take that, 1.2 seconds slower than a Panigale. There you go, set up, preload 1 and 4, front springs 10. Ooh, yes, she's firm on the front end, but again, R1 likes to wheelie all the time. Tyres wise, well, we're going to have to run rain tyres, obviously. Tactics, we're just going to suck it and see. We're going to see what kind of start we get. We're going to see how it all pans out, and then we'll go from there. Yes, please check the description for more info. There's always usually something amusing in there to titillate and motivate. But anyway, off the start, standard autopilot, doesn't know where to go, doesn't know what to be. So as per Alton International, we erred on the side of caution. Someone or two people out the seat already. Another one off into turn 2, so we're up to 17th. Just chilling at the back. Not bothering, not worried. It's wet. The Portuguese riders are going to be lightning fast around here. But I think we're going to have a measure them. I think we're going to have more pace. Up to 15th, down a little back straight, then again the GSXRs and newer bikes are much quicker than us. On the brakes, go on, all the way around the outside, go on mate, go on. No, bottled it. 13th, so we got in there, drag past the Kawasaki up the hill, 12th. Now this was so slippy. Oh my good lord, was that bit of track slippy. That bump where the surface changes is absolutely horrendous. Into turn 9, over the brow of the hill, pulling monster wheelies constantly because it's an R1, down the dip, through the Craig Jones corner, and then up to the double right-hander. Now, the R1 didn't really like these corners, although we did kind of stuff it up the inside of the Japanese rider there, up to 11th. It didn't really like them. It never seemed to be grippy, the bike, because the front end is so stiff, it never really seemed to want to key into the tarmac. But we're doing right. It's going well. The bike sounds lovely. It's just that cross-plane crank V4. It's a dirty, gargly, filthy noise, and there's a dry line already. Dry line. One lap in to this 20-minute race, and we've got a bit of a dry line. We're not going to get anywhere near this Panigale down the straight. He's just going to put the afterburners on. Oh no, he's not. I tell a fib. He just decided to block instead. On the brakes, back wheel waving in the air, couple more, that's close. We've hit the curb, that's going to make us run too tight on the second part. However, we managed to hold position, and another one off at turn 6, the hairpin at the bottom of the hill, the one with the publicity shots on. This is that corner, look how slippy it is, all the way out to the curb on the wet lap 2. We're going to go in the pits, absolutely 100%. We are going in the pits, we're going to stick some dry tyres on, and rather than wait, we're going to do the same as what we did at Alton. And how many pit limiters are there here? 140 to 40, that's 1, up to 70, back to 30, up to 60, back to 37. So we had 3 goes at that. We're going to go hard, double hard. Why? Well, the track is quite hard on tyres, it's warm, and we want to get to the end of the race. So we're going to have to think about fuel, even though we stuck a full tank in. We're 20th. 20th? Holy moly! All the way down in last. Miles behind the leader. 30 seconds. 30 seconds behind the leader. The only advantage that we've got is we've got a full tank of gas, and they haven't. So, end of lap 3, up and over the rise, and we get a massive, 1 position. That was worth it, wasn't it? Still 29.7 seconds behind the leader, so we've made no time, nil pois, zip, zero, nilch, nada on the leader. End of lap 4, we go from 19th to 11th. That's more like it. Portuguese rider at the front, 26.3. So we took about 3 and a bit seconds out of the leader there. So the slicks have come in, front's a little cold, but we'll deal with that. Don't mind that. End lap 5, past the pits again, up to 5th. Yeah, we are probably, we're probably going to win this race while passing everybody in the pits. That'll be interesting, won't it? I love that first braking zone over the brow of the hill. Back wheel waving in the air, very enjoyable. End of lap 6. Yeah, we've not seen a massive amount of Portimao track, have we? Up to 3rd, 12.5 seconds behind the leader. Nearest Crocodile, probably 6th or 7th, well, 4th now. Lap 7, big stinking wheelie. And it just, the difference between the dry tyres and the wet tyres, it's on corner exit. Look how much more drive we get out of these corners compared to Rupert Gray, the Brit. In front of us, we're just driving, absolutely driving out of bends. Is that another 2014? That's a 2008 R1, isn't it? Yeah, so out this corner, just drive, loads more. Just absolutely killing them with drive. I was quite surprised at the difference, to be fair, but up to 2nd, past the pits, guess what, into 1st. Nearest Crocodile, I would say, if we look at the map, is probably the 4th place rider. I think that is the Portuguese rider, 63% fuel left. We're at 48, 6 minutes left. Heavy on fuel, Portimao, very heavy on fuel. So, last lap, 50 seconds left, this is going to be the last one. We are 11.2 seconds in front, 23% fuel because we're running it on standard as opposed to the power mode. They got 24, we're on hards, front tyres a bit cold. We went 10 on the spring settings, could I have gone softer? Possibly, but that would have slowed down the rate of turn from left to right because we're running the preload so low. So again, it's a compromise. Would I rather have rate of turn or a warm tyre? I'd probably have rate of turn and deal with the tyre as it slides and moves about underneath you. But we're still pushing on. We are 6 100ths of a second underneath our fastest race lap, which is a 148.9. Again, nowhere near what we were doing in testing, but it's been wet and damp and miserable, and then it's gone dark, and slowly but surely the ambient temperature is dropping 7 o'clock at night, but it looks nice in the dark. Never really paid much attention to Portimao, Algarve, whatever we're calling it, in the dark. It's quite a nice track. The elevation changes give it quite a nice amount of character with the different shadows. It's absolutely beautiful in the sunset. We did about 3 laps as the sun was going down, so the full version I'll put out later on without me twittering all over it, because I know a lot of you weirdos like watching that. So, but yeah, all in all, good race, another wet one, another win. We've kind of got a feel for it now. We're not chasing the pack anymore. We're kind of making positive decisions. We're getting the tyres we want on when we want them on. I'm not running and playing catch up and mucking about, although wait till we go back to Daytona because that'll be interesting, and then we go back to Road Atlanta as well. But anyway, up over the crest of the hill, past the pits complex and the stands, over the line, and I would say that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, table, chairs and drawers, is a comprehensive victory, and I'm really liking the red, white and blue endurance livery on the R1s. So there you go, won by what, 16 and a bit seconds in the end, really good. So, speaking of liveries, this month's Practical Sports Bikes has arrived, and there's an old Team France Kawasaki Team France livery in. I'm going to try and do it on a couple of these bikes. So there you go. Thanks for watching, comment, like and subscribing. You're all absolute legends, heroes, and fingers crossed I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe, peace.